Hello, my name is Alexander Colburn, and this is my reflection on the course CEE 300. I'll be presenting on the Kolbe A scores and the financial calculations portion of this class, as these are the two things that I kind of felt most passionate about. And I'll be giving my opinions of these topics and how we handle them, and maybe any sort of recommendation that I would give on how to better these aspects of the course. So first, I'm going to start off with the Kolbe A scores. So upon finishing the Kolbe A, I got my score is 8715, and it kind of takes you to a screen and gives you a spiel about yourself. And mine was that I'm excellent at strategizing, organizing information, putting them into appropriate sequences, and I'm essential for any massive effort. So I actually was pretty surprised because I do agree with this representation of myself, which I didn't know if I would while I was taking the test. So it was asking me the questions, and I felt like literally every question was like, well, it depends. Like, it depends on the scenario. I would say this in some situations, and I would say this in the others. So I'm actually quite surprised that I think is actually a very good representation of the way that I think and what I do and what my instincts are. So that part of the course was really cool to see, what your strengths are and how that, you should build groups to get better group dynamics and all that sort of thing. So that was really cool to see. Another thing that I noticed is the course is structured to favor Seager's Kolbe A and students that have Seager's Kolbe A. So if you're more likely to be like, oh, like go with the flow, I can kind of make anything work and blah, 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 then you probably had an easier time adapting to the sort of non-traditional classroom style that we adopted for this course. So I guess a recommendation or a change that could be made there is, like, for the sake of people like me who need, structure and order, just like if you're going to make a schedule, stick to it. And like, I understand changes need to be made from time to time, and that's okay. But there were times where, like, I was going to class and I was like, didn't really even know what we were doing that day, or didn't know what the schedule, or we get to the parallel groups and like nothing happened. No one knew what was going on. No one really knew what was supposed to go on. And it was just, I don't know. I feel like it could have been structured better. So the financial calculations were actually probably my favorite part of the course, and that's due to their applicability in the real world. They're really the equations that we use, and the the theory behind it is so useful, and it's not just for random problems. It's real things like making a decision about buying a car, which was one of the technical reports that we did. So they're a very useful tool, and it's really exciting when you learn something in a course that's it's not just something you're going to be tested on or whatever. It's something that you can use in the real world. So that was exciting. The only thing I would have changed is I wish we had more time to focus on going through problems in class, because I know a lot of the people had mentioned that they don't necessarily learn as well when they are watching videos about people doing things online, and they kind of missed out on that person-to-person contact and that learning experience that works better for them. So I think if more opportunities like that were provided, everyone would do better and learn this topic better. I also recommend doing something, I think I posted it on Twitter, but having like an FE problem of the day. I think that would go a long way as well, because everyone's trying to get XP in a lot of different ways. So it'd be an easy way to give out like maybe like an XP point for solving the FE problem of the day, and post one every time you do a lecture. So I think that would be a really fun way to get people involved and use what we're learning about these financial calculations. So the summary of the course, my perception of the course has really changed. In the beginning, I thought this course sucked hard, and I was like, I don't really know why we're doing any of the things we're doing, and I feel it's not helpful. But I gained an appreciation for what Seager is really trying to do, and I think that he's actually got a very good framework down for this course that that would make it a very effective course. And I feel like I'm getting everything that I would want to get out of a business practice class now that I'm looking back. So I want to say good job, Seager. Good job, instructional team. Use my recommendations, and you got a 10 out of 10 class. Bye-bye.